Alright, ladies and gentlemen, before we do actually continue on to part 11 of the Ratchet Clank 2 Let's Play, I will have something to tell you. I, off-screen, decided to actually get some experience for more of my guns. Not only that, but also collect the rest of the crystals off-screen. Because you know what? I don't really want to bore the audience out. Also, I got myself the lava gun, as well as the skill point you get when you get all the crystals. But enough chit-chat, let's get on with this part. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in Ratchet Clank 2, and because we've collected all the crystals, let's go off to our mystic friend and trade them for 70,000 bolts. Alright, so if you want to know how many bolts you can get for those crystals, it's about 1,000 bolts each crystal. But with that being said, we've done our business here, but with that being said, let's go for our next cutscene. We've got this special thing, and guess who it is? It's none other than Slim Cognito. What's in the slot?
The weapon you want modified.
Oh, weapon mods?
Oh, I get it. You make weapon modifications.
Indeed, Sir Ratchet.
Take your puny little weapon, and with a few tweaks, I can turn it into a powerful piece of equipment.
That sounds like a good deal.
Look, you want me to hook you up or what?
I think so.
Here all day.
Well, you know what? I might as well go for it. Yes, so, ladies and gentlemen, this is what the platinum bolts are used for in this game. Whenever you get any platinum bolts, you can trade them in for weapon modifications. It increases the damage rate, and has some lock-on mods in certain guns. If you want to know why, well, weapon modifications are really great to have. So with that being said, let's purchase all of that, and we'll be on our merry way to continuing on with this game. Alright, with that being said, we're going to go off to a certain part in the level so we can actually get a new gadget. And yes, you can break anything for a good amount of bolts. But I love breaking stuff. I just like being a vandal in this game. Damn, I'm a vandal. You know what? I don't really vandalize in real life, but you know what? I might as well. But you know what? I don't give a shit. You know, vandalism in video games is cool. And if you look at the experience bar of my lava gun, well, guess what? It's really good. It's getting good. I think I've upgraded it off screen. I've actually ground for XP, or grinding for XP as I would call it. I decided to do it off screen because I don't want to bore the audience out a lot. I just want to get straight off to the most important parts of the game's story. Right, we haven't got the Terminator on there, so let's get it onto the quick select menu. Right, here we go. Whee! Now there are a few Terminator puzzles in this part, as well as a certain frame rate issue in this game. Yeah, for God's sake. Right, I forgot to press the triangle button 2 times. Right, we will have to stand on this whilst doing this. Apparently at certain puzzles of the Terminator, you have to stand on the platform in order to get to higher areas, apparently. Looks like I'm going to get rid of a few sandflies and a few sandworms. These worms don't stand a chance against hot lava. Away with thee! Right, before we do continue, we've got another platinum bolt to attend to. Right, let's get rid of these boxes and let's get to that. Here we go. Let's see. And my goodness, there's a frame rate problems. Oh my god. So apparently at certain points the frame rate does dip at certain points in the series, especially at certain points. And it dips down. I think it dips down to 30 frames and it's a lot slower. I think Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 had frame rate problems, and I know that it was because the game was, of course, unfinished. Whereas this game, in its initial PS2 release, was of course finished and it plays pretty well with some great control. Sonic 06, well, it didn't really control as well. I still thought it was a decent game. And no, I'm not defending it. It does have problems, but in certain cases, I do think Sonic 06 is a decent game, but you know what? I just think it does have its flaws. But I do actually take flaws into account. So anybody who thinks I defend the game, you are accusing me all for the wrong reasons. What the hell did I just do there? Did I just do that on purpose? I just got stuck behind the frozen waterfall. Apparently it doesn't freeze Ratchet for some reason, or it doesn't counteract his instant death. The reason why I'm doing this is because you need to do a wall jump on these in order to get up to this area. So freezing the waterfall is necessary. Right, get the lava gun out again. In fact, I know how to do the quick select button now. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to tell me. It's pressing the triangle button 2 times. And guess what? We've got ourselves the glider. The glider is a really good piece of machine. Is a really good, a very good item, a very good gadget. It's a shame it's not used as well as the certain other gadget we'll be getting in a couple of parts' time. Did the graphics just pop up? Maybe the mastering process might have caused that. We'll go through these pillars. Do I see something there? Do I see a little spark? Could that be? Could that be? Oh, it is! It's a nanotech boost! All I had to do was to take it slowly in order to grab it. If I didn't catch it, it would have been a disaster. I would have started again. Anyway, another reason why I'm going down there is because there's yet another platinum bolt. Booyah, it's a good day. Woot. Anyway, with that being said, let's scootaloo back to the town area and get back to our ship. And for some reason, the music just stopped at the glider part, but it doesn't. But it goes back, but it all turns back on whenever we get back to the main area and back to our ship. Okay, so with that being said, let's re-enter our ship and let's go off to Planet Dobbo, the testing facility, and find out more about that experiment. God damn it, Fizzwidget, why did you do this to us? Oh, and also we've got another cutscene coming up.
Hey, see if you can find anything worth watching.
Let's see what's on.
Welcome back to Behind the Hero. In yet another setback for the embattled Captain Qwark, the Galactic Court ordered him to pay 6 billion bolts in damages to citizens suffering from Personal Hygenator syndrome. Only 2 days later, Qwark was arrested trying to flee to Pokitaru. The one-time hero, now full-time Zero, was placed in custody awaiting trial. But the next day it was discovered that he had escaped, flushing himself to freedom. We will return to Behind the Hero after these messages.
Whoa!
What a nut!
Indeed,
I almost
Ratchet.
miss that guy sometimes.
Indeed, we do miss fighting him, though. It was a great blast to just fight that butt-shaped chinned maniac. Oh, we are at the testing facility. And with that being said, we are going to be replacing the weapons with the classic weapons. Why am I doing this? Well, guess what? This place has, of course, a skill point which we can get. It requires us to use any of the classic weapons. It requires us the usage of the classic weapons and killing all the enemies with them. Wrench also, and also before anybody asks, yes, the wrench is also counted towards that as well. So you can get through. And I'm listening to some really good droning sounds. There we go. Oh, and this is the first time we actually get our first ever armor upgrade as well, which is pretty good. Anyway, with that being said, we're going inside the testing facility. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hell's just broken loose. Because I just destroyed. It's because I've actually hurt a security robot. My goodness, these things are back again. Only except if you thought the ones in Ratchet Clank 1 in that planet in Gilder City were that bad, then you'll meet their more aggressive cousins. And we've got slicers as well. No, not the Sonic the Hedgehog enemies. The slicers, the balls which has swords in them. This is what we have to destroy every enemy on the in the level in order to get that skill point. And for and in terms of the music in this level, in this area, is just absolutely It just screams James Bond for some reason. My God, it's so great to be a Bond fan. I do like James Bond. There were a couple of dud movies, and don't even get me started. I did a few duds that I saw, but one I didn't really like was I just didn't think Octopussy was a great film. I saw the whole of I think the ones that I saw in the entirety, like Live and Let Die, I believe. You Only Live Twice, and I think it was A View to a Kill. A View to a Kill wasn't that bad, but it did actually feature. I did actually feature Christopher Walken in it as the baddie, and my goodness, it just fit. It just screams incredible. I just think it's pretty good just to see Christopher Walken play the baddie for the first time. I just think it's just absolutely incredible just to see good old Walken finally get the potential that he is good as a villain. I will say it is a shame the Roger Moore period was my least favourite of the Bonds, but I do actually think that Grace Jones and Walken were great actors. They made great Bond villains, they did. Well, I think Pierce Brosnan made a better Bond than no, I think Timothy Dalton. They made a better Bond than Moore did. Feel free to disagree, but I will let you know what best Bond was. I think Sean Connery still is the best Bond alongside Daniel Craig by a long shot. Anyway, back with this game. We're destroyed so many bad things. So it looks like I might as well have to take a few steps back in order to not get shot. Apparently, this takes about 3 Visibomb shots to get rid of these guns. Right, here we go. Bam! There we go. Right. So let's take this elevator up. And where are we going? We're going to be greeted with, oh no, a tank. Oh dear. Am I supposed to get rid of this guy? Ah, I think I got an idea. There we go. Go get to cover as much as I can. Bang. Ugh, come on. Bang. Clank. Crunk. There we go. And I've increased my nanotech level as well. And, of course, the best way in order to get all the nanotech in this game is to go through the arena challenges. I think I might replay the arena challenges a couple of times in order to get through to that. In order to get that... I'm sorry, I'm just trying to think. In order to get all the nanotech, but alongside the nanotech boost, I might as well need to grind for that in the arena challenges. EXP. Nanotech EXP. Anyway, we're going to try and see if we can get the goods on that experiment.
Okay, this must be the core terminal. Let's see what we can get from it.
Oh dear, no power.
Appears to be out in this entire area.
No shit, Sherlock.
I better call a maintenance bot.
What would he do? Nothing. That's why. So
let's just follow him and fix it ourselves.
We have to do it. We have to do the repairs ourselves. Which leads to our second glider section. Well, I think it's the final one in this section because we've got the glider. Because we'll get the levitator. The levitator replaces that. I think that the levitator is used in every other part of the game, gliding section of the game. There we go. What we've got to do is to follow the maintenance bot. Now I know where to go. I know where to do this. And I know there's a platinum bolt in that area ahead. And well, let me see if I can go up. Let me see if I can get it. Let me see if I can... Yes! Got it on my first try. And I'm about to crash. Whoa! What the hell just happened? I landed safely despite having on the verge of being crashed out. Alright, let's go for the electrolyzer puzzle. Let's do this, shall we? Let's repair this little fella, shall we? Where'd it go? There we go. We've repaired the computer. So, let's get back to the terminal and let's see if we can get the goods on that experiment.
Now, let's get the goods on that experiment.
Indeed, Ratchet. What?
What the
10,000 bolts? You've got to be kidding me! What a fucking
The
ripoff!
problem.
What? Now even the computers are charging us?
Indeed!
That's it. This galaxy blows.
Full of idiots! But we have to pay for it, shall we? Let's go for it, shall we?
Dr. James T. Fullbladder reporting on Megacorp experiment number 13. This update is strictly classified. If you are watching this, you're fired. Early thinking held that the specimen was entirely docile in nature. Even overt provocation failed to incite it. But the late Dr. Putrid's son observed that natural levels of monster propanase in the experiment's bloodstream were triggering some remarkable changes. Attempts at neutralizing the specimen's violent tendencies were met with limited success. Our surviving staff recommend that the experiment be destroyed immediately at Megacorp's deep space disposal facility.
The computer's
Man,
log indicates
how
the
aggressive.
previous first to view that recording.
Indeed.
So Fizzwidget must not know.
And he will never know, considering he's out of touch.
Yellow.
What the?
Fizzwidget!
Fizzwidget?
You're safe. Sir, brace yourself. We just saw a video of your experiment eating its handlers.
And being
I
so
repeat,
aggressive
it
towards
eats its
everyone.
handlers.
And the staff of Megacorp.
Low fat, extra foam, no sprinkles.
Are you listening to me?
Fizzwidget, do you copy? Anyone handling the experiment must exercise the utmost caution.
Indeed,
No,
Ratchet.
no, decapitated.
What the hell?
Oh, yes. Exercise my frontmost cushion.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Your experts recommend that the experiment be liquidated. We will
It-
meet you
and
at your
discontinued
deep
and
space
scrapped.
disposal facility.
Ah, yes, my cheap date proposal facsimile.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
haven't
not
done
this
it, so make
again!
sure to use
This
the
bullshit
password.
is gone on to enough. Through enough.
No, Qwarktastic. Yes.
The fuck?
Toodaloo.
Why Qwarktastic? Why Qwarktastic for a password? Anyway, with that being said, I'll see you guys next time for where we take on the rest of the testing facility and try and see if we can get that and to get our access to the Megacorp games and beat up the Funk Leader for the second time. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next part.